Hello everybody, it's us two again.
It's us two. Drop by again.
I hope people aren't getting sick looking at our old bakes today.
I know. What are we going to do?
I don't know, we've got all different things here. We've got Journey of Love cards, we've got a little book, a mini instruction manual for the soul, Brave Enough. You'll be seeing these all back to front, obviously.
Yeah.
What else? What's those ones? Inner peace
These
cards.
are inner peace cards, mind you. These wee cards get a good going over in this wee space of mine because I use them all the time. What cards will we go for? I know the last video we did.
And we do these ones.
Cards. Well, let's go for one of each.
Right, okay.
Only because the last time we used them, I had a few comments from women saying they like these cards.
Oh,
so
cool.
So you go pick one of these and then I'll pick one of yours.
Well, that one's just springing out to me now.
Okay.
You should shuffle them actually.
Okay. So while I'm doing this, you tell us what yours.
I work on my problems and then I release them. Anything that bothers you is only a problem within. Only you can experience it and only you can correct it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that so true?
Absolutely. I think I've said this before in an earlier video that we did, that whenever I became a Heal Your Life teacher in Louise's work, I had went searching for this. Somebody was going to give me the answer to my life. They were going to have it all sorted for me because I'd searched by then, I don't know, 40 odd years looking for someone else had wisdom that would, and I didn't even know what I was looking for. But I went then when I did the Louise Hay stuff, and I went and found that actually this nugget of gold that I was looking for was inside of me. I couldn't believe it. And I felt like I'd searched the world, even though I hadn't searched the world, but I felt like I had searched a long time for something. Peace was within me. I actually couldn't believe it. It was there all along.
I've realised that this year too, because I've got this hankering all the time that I should be going away and doing something or doing this or doing that, and it's like an unsettled feeling I've had for a long time. But I've realised coming towards the end of this year that I'm looking outside
Last
myself. Last year, sorry.
You're still back in 2019.
But I do. You've made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, I realised this year that I'm constantly looking outside of myself for some sort of like peace, I suppose, or thinking I have to be away off doing stuff. Yeah. And I've done that most of my life, and I've came right back this year last year, 2019, to realising that it's within. It's not without, it's within.
Yeah. And I think that's the real benefit of the work that we do together is helping people find, like, how many conversations have we been in our creative conversations where the feedback has been, I didn't know that was inside me. And not that, like,
many times
we've both heard that I didn't know that was within me to find.
But I think our society and culture teaches us that. It teaches us to look outside. I really do believe that, where in essence we should be looking inside more. And
again, that's why doing a bit of work with us allows you that time and space to do that. I'm going to pick one of these cards.
Can I just say in the work that we do too, because you're absolutely fantastic at helping. I know, but you know, in leading the conversations with you, it's, I don't even know, there's just something about the way you word things, the way you talk, that well, for me anyway, whenever I'm sitting talking with you, or you're reflecting with you, or talking about
every time I get we've all got that. We've all got that. Absolutely. We've all got that.
But there's always in them moments with you, I always get such epiphanies. I do, like, honestly. I really do. And even like we had a chat this morning before we started video and stuff, and I was saying to you things that I've been coming through this year. Very difficult, but very, very enlightening. But I'm so grateful to have you for that. But this is what she does, life coaching is what I mean. It's like just in those conversations, the realizations that come, and I know that with the art stuff that I bring into that, because I do know through my own personal experience that when you start to sort of pay attention to yourself in a creative way, what you can find out's amazing. Yes. Really, really is.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to give you a wee life coach shout out there.
Well,
for giving me an arty shout out in my last one.
Thank you. I think that, and that's why I love working with Shirley, and I know Shirley loves working with me, because it's like, even within coaching on a one-to-one allows people to think about what's going on for them and plan ahead. But there's something else special happens with them when we get together, because maybe someone who would never dream of coming to coaching can sit in a room through creativity. I'm supported to be able to go and have a conversation with that woman and say, well, what's this mean for you? Which then allows the coaching part of my work to hopefully have more epiphanies for people.
And that's what I love. It's like, although in some of the stuff, ultimately I'm always like aiming for everybody to have a beautiful piece of art at the end of that. But in that, it's that wee process of creating that and sort of maybe coming to having more self-realizations. And I think maybe when you're doing something creative, while talking and while thinking about all that stuff, it's sort of maybe, I don't know, maybe put you in a space where those answers and those things all just start to flow. Do you not think so?
Well, I'm thinking, even we talked in our last video about my own art and how you had taught me, you know, you don't like the word taught, how you had created
I'm going
the
to take this
space.
year.
Oh wow, well done. So how you had supported me and taught me how process was really important. And I wanted everything to happen straight away. I wanted this picture to be on a wall. But actually here now, 4 years later, sitting and being able to create the pictures that I am creating, or I suppose why I'm inspired by that is because I'm using the books, and it's the inspirational quotes that allow me to think, gosh, I've done that, gosh, I did that. So I suppose what I'm saying is it's all part of it. It's all part. And what you and I do is all of it.
But you reminded me of something in our chats earlier on today. You said to me, here.
Oh, God.
Anybody that knows her, no, here, hey girl. Come here, wee doll.
Get away yourself.
It's not usually as polite as that.
No.
But you were reminding me this morning, because in terms of personal development with the life coaching end too, everything, like I'm always going about wobbling. It's a process. Forget about what you're going to end up with. Forget, but I'm not applying that.
No, you weren't.
In other aspects of my life,
No,
I can do
weren't.
that with art, because I know that in the process of creating, it's about creating the piece. It's not about what it looks like at the end. It's about focusing on the colours and focusing on the shapes, and even I'm sure when you were creating these here, you were thinking about your daughters and memories of them, and that's the process. That's beautiful, and then you will end up with an amazing piece anyway.
Yeah.
But I prefer getting to apply that
To life
as well. It's like, what's happening? When's it happening? Where's it happening? And being able to sit in that flow,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
And remembering, so thank you for that today, remembering that it is also a process.
Absolutely. Life is a process. And we do in our lives, like if you think about even a newborn baby born, we love the fact of this newborn baby. You'd been talking about your new grandchildren before in the last video as well, but even the smell of a new baby, the whole, what a new baby represents as part of you and life moving on. But actually, it's not long till that wee baby and we're thinking, oh God, I wonder when they're going to get the first teeth. I wonder when they're going to walk. I wonder when they're walk. So it's nearly like we want to get to the end of things, when actually the whole inside of things is the magic of it. It's the making of life. It's the making of the process. We talk about the butterfly, you and I. You know, we talk about the caterpillar. It has to be in the chrysalis. It has to be in the dark place, because that's where the work's getting done. And in the work, then we actually start to see, if you're doing the work, the magic of colour. Shirley has introduced me to colour. My God, you wouldn't have known. Like,
You should check out her
oh
living
my
room
God, I know, it's not. Colour comes in again, but yeah, so it's just trust. Trust wherever you are yourself.
Trust
the beginning of January.
Trust in the process as well.
Trust the
And it's
process.
like even coming this year especially, or last year, sorry I keep saying this year, last year has
You
especially
haven't moved
taught
into
me.
January
I
yet,
know,
like,
I'm
have you?
still in the 2019. Sure, I'm like that anyway, I'm always way behind. What's happening? But what I have learned more than anything this year, I think I've learned it many years before, but I think this year in particular, it's in my darkest moments this year. It's with the most difficult people I've had to deal with this year. It's in all of that I have had my greatest learning, my greatest insights, and I've evolved into a stronger woman through those processes. So I think sometimes when you're in the middle of something that seems awful, or it seems like it's never going to end, and that also is a process, obviously, but allowing yourself to sit in that process as well, where it isn't nice, and where things are going wrong, or things are turning out the way you want them, or people are maybe at you, or whatever's going on for you, remembering that even in those dark moments, they're the times that I'm going to give a wee shout out to wee Ray Hannah. She's a wee girl who came to art with me for years, and she gave me a painting that I still have. She painted it for me, and it says, it's just black, and there's wee stars all over it. And she wrote on the bottom of it, stars can't shine without darkness.
Absolutely.
And it's so, so true.
Yeah,
So, so true.
absolutely.
But I'm very lucky because I have your lovely support. So let's invite people to come along.
Yeah,
Come
even
along and join us.
come along, John. And you know, even on our page, if there's something that is sitting with you, you know, you can message us. We can, and maybe that's something we could think of
Well,
in the future.
maybe message you.
Okay,
I
message me.
disappear.
I'll pick up the messages. But I think, no, just exactly what you say. I mean, and I know coming through my own dark stage, it's sometimes you don't feel like there's any light, but then there's something within us that makes us, I don't know what it is, whether it must be actually totally at our soul level, that it doesn't always settle for the less side of us, because there's some part of us wants the greatest side of us to come, and that involves every part of our life, whether it's creativity, whether it's relationship, work. And I suppose you and I are not settling for less this year.
Definitely not.
So we have great visions, we have a great focus and a great goal to be the best that we can be as Creative Conversations, and most definitely we're going to invite you to do that too. But I'm just realising I haven't talked about my cards.
What is this thing?
Will I finish off with my card?
Yes, we will.
Oh,
Look, I'm chopping stuff
my
all around
card
the
is
floor.
number 21.
Look, there's a wee focus just come out of that.
There you go.
That does
And
not
she
look
is the
mine.
moon. Is my card.
We had this the last time.
Did we?
It was me got that one, I think, before. She
Okay,
is
it's
the main.
number.
What number is that?
It's here. 21.
21. That's this wee one. Oh, card number 21.
Card number 21. So we'll finish off with this card, and as I say, January, we're until it now, and all the hopes that are there for us. So whatever's going on for you, I hope that you have a good day. Shirley's going to read my moon card.
This is so relevant there, just to the conversations that we've been having, I suppose, online like this over the past wee while. She is the moon. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen, but rather than getting up and getting it done.
See?
Get up and get it done.
Get over yourself. Get up.
The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar. The right timing promoting growth, planting where there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You're being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for action or for rest? You've had enough rest.
I know.
Just putting that out there.
Okay. Holidays are over.
It can change quickly, just like the phases of the moon. If you're unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way. As the moon grows full, all things come in time. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or isn't happening quickly, and you're unsure if you're really ready, be assured all is well. I'm going to use that, all is well. I love that. All is well.
That's what we say when you know.
I know, because isn't it all
I am
safe and all is well?
All is well.
If something is not clear to you and you would like to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be what is happening now and trust. Just trust the process.
Trust. Was that our final bit?
That's what it. You're moving and growing and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself. Just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of the deepest night.
Ooh.
So, and then it says here, you have a friend and she has red curly hair and her name is Shirley and she wants to go on a cruise with you. And you are going to be going this year.
Yay!
It says it right there.
Can't wait. So whatever you're doing today, hopefully our conversation supports you and you're part of your life too. Anything else you want to say, Shirley?
No, just check out our page for details of our wonderful residential coming up on the 1st of February.
Absolutely.
Where this lady will be creating lots and lots of conversations around what 2020 holds for you.
And this lady will absolutely not accept that you cannot create. It's not negotiable.
Not at all.
She is going to show you what you can. Not only is she going to show you, you will walk away with pieces to show other people.
I wouldn't want anybody to be like checking that out, that information out, that doesn't know us or hasn't worked with, especially with me in the art before.
Yes.
I wouldn't want anybody looking at that and being put off
Absolutely.
by thinking, oh, I can't do art. It's not like that at all.
No.
It's not like that at all.
No.
I promise.
I promise too.
And she promises. Pinkies, do pinkies.
Oh.
Pinkies. Pinky promise.
Just come join us and have some fun. We'd love for you to work with us. So till the next time. See you soon.
See you soon.